Rollies, you dumbass, getting knocked out. Focus on your opponents instead of focusing on me. God damn it. All other fighters, learn from Rollies. Don't talk shit about promoters. There's only 3 of us in the world. Rollies, you dumbass, getting knocked out.
What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Oscar De La Hoya trashing Rolly for his performance against Isaac Cruz. And as you guys can see, this is Floyd Mayweather's verified Instagram account. This is his response. He says, and he tags Rolly. He says, "Rolly, hold your head up high. I'm incredibly proud of you for achieving the remarkable feat of becoming a 2-time world champion in less than 18 fights, all without any prior amateur background, and in just 14 years of total fight experience. In this journey we call life, you will win and you will lose it. That's the game. But in life, we all face losses, including myself. So remember, when people try to knock you down, don't let it keep you there. Get back up, stay true to yourself, and acknowledge just how much you've accomplished." So obviously, Floyd Mayweather is responding to what De La Hoya has been doing as far as trolling Rolly or whatnot. You know, basically like talking bad. And I'm saying that to say, like, I don't even think it's that De La Hoya is wrong for doing that, because Rolly has, you know, definitely, you know, I've done videos on it. He's definitely been clowning De La Hoya or whatnot. It is what it is. You know, Rolly just, you know, he lost. You know, it is what it is. I think a lot of people, the dislike for Rolly, and, you know, his awkward style. It's like he has an awkward style, and he makes a lot of mistakes, and he talks a lot of noise. You know, he makes a lot of noise by, you know, trash talking, and he posts, like, you know, the post Instagram post where he'll post where he knocks somebody out in sparring. There's so many things, it's so many reasons why people don't like Rolly, right? But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like Rolly's personality is good for boxing. Now, I don't think Rolly it will be a top, you know, I don't think that he'll be ever be like a top contender, or like, you know, well, obviously he was a world champion, a 2-time world champion at that, so congratulations to that. I don't think highly of Rolly, if I'm being 100% honest, but I do feel like, you know, bro, you gotta, I mean, let's keep it a buck, man. His personality is what got us, what drew us here. He drew attention to himself. Now, I definitely feel like I wish he would have taken that Ryan Garcia fight, because, bro, you know what I'm saying, like, that, if you gonna lose, I thought he was gonna lose to Isaac anyways. But now Ryan, I thought he had a better chance of beating Ryan Garcia than Isaac Cruz, right? Not only would you have had a better chance of winning a fight, you would have gotten paid a lot more, because Rolly and Ryan would have definitely done some numbers. You know what I'm saying? So you would have got paid a lot more. That's why I don't understand why he didn't take the fight with Ryan Garcia. Now, I salute him for taking the harder fight, because Isaac is definitely a harder fight, right? And it's also safe to say, bro, we can say that was the fight of the night, if we being 100% honest. You see how live that crowd was? And unfortunately, it's crazy, because it just goes to show that while Rolly does make noise, Rolly is not the star that he says he is, because Rolly is from Las Vegas, Nevada, born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Isaac Cruz had way more people in there cheering for him than Rolly. As evidence, the boos and the cheers when Isaac beat Rolly, or when Rolly was walking out, Isaac had more people on his side. So, I mean, like, just being honest, like, yeah, you can't really just Rolly is not like the star that he says he is, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. He sold that fight. We can't act like he ain't sell that fight. Rolly sold that fight, and I think he did a damn good job of it. So, other than that, man, listen, it is what it is. As far as him and De La Hoya goes, like, bro, whatever, man. Like, you know, De La Hoya, you don't have too much room to laugh, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck here, bro. You know, the situation with you and Ryan Garcia is like that wasn't even a year ago. Like, come on now. And then Ryan, you know, getting knocked out in against Tank Davis, and then, you know, they clown you on that. Like, come on, like De La Hoya ain't got that much room to talk. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can understand what he's saying. Now, what's next for Rolly I'm gonna say Rolly Garcia. What's next for Rolly? In my opinion, I think Rolly, you know, he just got to take some more tune-ups. I mean, Rolly is set in his career where I don't see him, you know, ever becoming a better boxer. Maybe he can become a better version of himself by you know, enhancing what he does have. I mean, for one, he's so flat-footed. That's why, like, when Rolly moves side to side, it's like he hops. He hops because he's so flat-footed. He doesn't know how to properly use, you know, footwork drills. But it's so late. Well, even though he only has like 14 or 15, like 15 to 16 fights, it's so late in his career. I don't see him changing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see him changing. I see him, you know, just dealing with the cards that he already has. And so, with that being said, Rolly will definitely sell a fight, and I think Rolly will be good to enhance on somebody's as somebody's undercard on a pay-per-view event. You can use somebody like Rolly to build up a card, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he's gonna talk trash, and whether you guys and the thing about it, like, man, I made a post about Rolly, like, saying, like, man, I think Rolly is good for the sport. And so many people, oh, Rolly's a bum and all this type of stuff, bro. You guys got to take out your emotions for fighters, bro. Like, you guys think so emotionally, man, that you can't even take it. And I'm very disappointed because a lot of it is men, and as men, we're supposed to be the ones to think rationally and not emotionally. You got to take out your emotions when you talk about certain fighters, or when you talk about any fighters, and understand, like, bro, what I mean by when I say I think Rolly is good for the sport. Like I just said, bro, Rolly, he'll sell a fight, so he'll be good to build up a card, especially like if you have a pay-per-view card that maybe like with one like a Canelo and Jaime Munguia type stuff. Like, well, no, I think both of those names are good enough. But in this situation, excuse me, I think Rolly is good to you know, to just for selling fights in general. Now, I would love to see Rolly in there with you know, he's already talking about moving up to 147. I would love to see Rolly in there with Adrian Broner or Blair Cobbs. I think that would make for an exciting build-up. Shout out to 78 Sports TV. I was watching his thumbnail and I saw it, and I was like, damn, that's actually a good idea. That's a really good fight. Or just maybe not even. Well, it is. It makes for an entertaining fight, but it also makes for an entertaining build-up with him versus either one of those guys, right? And I feel like that was Adrian Broner's only chance of becoming a world champion by beating Rolly. I don't think you know, AB will. But then again, because he called out Rolly his last fight. But then again, I don't see Adrian Broner ever coming back down to 140. If I'm being honest, the man ain't made 140 in 7 years. So you know, it is what it is. But I still think Rolly has a career in boxing, bro. He can still make some noise. He can still make some money in this sport, bro, with just his personality. But as far as, you know, you can't feel bad for people bashing him, because, I mean, Rolly is known to do this for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rolly does this to other people. Rolly posts sparring videos of him knocking out people. So, you know, now, you know, you're in the short end of the stick. You just got to take that and, you know, keep it moving, bro. It is what it is. But I don't think his career is over. Maybe as a world champion, but at least as making big, bro. Because, bro, truth be told, should Ryan lose his fight against Devin Haney, truth be told, Ryan and Rolly would still be a big match, bro. Whether you guys want to believe it or not, bro. I don't think it'll do like 1 million pay-per-view buys, but I could see Ryan and Rolly doing 300,000 to 500,000 pay-per-view buys, bro. Just based off of the hype of Ryan, depending on how he loses to Devin Haney. If Devin Haney outboxes him and he just loses like that, then I still think that Ryan and Rolly can make for a big fight. But if Ryan gets knocked the hell out, then I don't know, maybe they need to wait a year before they do that, you know. But I would still love to see Ryan versus Rolly, man. I just think that makes for an interesting matchup or whatever. But, you know, it's just my opinion, all right? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What do you see next for Rolly? Do you even want to see Rolly fight again? But what do I know?